Greetings and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, where the Mexican Revolutionary Army is preparing to launch a seaborne invasion of Cuba. It will be, most likely, our toughest challenge yet, for the Cubans are unlikely to roll over and let the army come in without a significant fight. We have glimpsed many troops knocking about the place when our cruisers, our destroyers, our canoes. When our canoes have been sailing past, we have seen quite a lot of troops there, so I'm expecting this to be a relatively tough fight. I'm actually wondering whether I need to be slightly cleverer about this. This is quite a long range. Look, we've got this one airfield here. I'm not sure we're actually going to get any air support all the way out here from this airfield. We might do. But if we don't, there is an airfield around here somewhere, I think. So we might have to, launch a second seaborne invasion to capture the airfield. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm probably overthinking this. I suspect it will be a lot easier. Certainly so far, nobody has put up any serious challenge to the glory and might of the Mexican Revolutionary Army. Look, we've got one of our Class 2 destroyers is now available. Look, the ARM Felipe Zictonzectica is ready to go out and do stuff. Can we can't actually do, shore raiding with this thing, can we? We can just do patrols. And or search and destroy. Well, for the moment, just stay in dock and wait for more and better forces to arrive. Good. All right. Well, let's unpause it because I think the invasion is still pending. Let's turn off the day-night cycle as well. The invasion is still prepping. Yeah, 63 days of 70. So we are nearly at go time. We are nearly ready to launch our attack. We're gonna basically send the first wave in, capture the port, and then we're gonna bring reinforcements straight in. Let's take a look at our... Oh yeah, there's still quite a lot of troops up here. I might I've already brought some troops down to add to the reinforcements. We'll have to watch supply as well because we'll only have the one port to supply our troops. So I guess it's probably not a good idea to send too many troops in case we wind up with supply problems and have our entire army be decimated. But what are the chances of that? Look at this guy. Look at this cocksure guy. He knows what he's doing. He's all over this. It is, of course, the First Legion of Mexican Bravado and Joy, and it is exactly what it says on the tin. And he does exactly what he says on the tin. And indeed, his tin is the best tin around in all of the lands and realms and things. You do have a proper assignment, don't you? Yeah, you've got 10 guys assigned to the invasion. That's the maximum that can go in on the first wave. But that is all fine and good. Are we ready to go? We are ready to go. Division is still preparing, apparently. Are they waiting on equipment? Filled. We're waiting on infantry equipment. We need 20,000 infantry equipments. All right, hold on. Let's bump that up as far as we can to... We're making 21 a day. We still need 20,000 upgrades needed. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. How long is it going to take before that's all filled? Okay, well, it's going to take us a long time before everybody is fully equipped, but I guess we'll just have to send them in before that's finished. Research finished, motorized, so we can now actually make them motorized into the bargain. We should probably take a look at our industry, because it's been a while since we spent any time in industry. It's 1939, so we can get concentrated industry and construction 3, so we should get both of these, actually. Let's get concentrated industry, there we go. Continue to concentrate our industry ever more and ever more intently on the necessary goals of attacking all of our enemies. How much have we got going on here? We've got 2 wings, 38 and 42. Hopefully that will be sufficient for the attack to succeed. Should we wait for our full planning bonus? There's actually no point because we're going to be waiting for ages for those all that equipment to come in. So we're going to have to attack without it, which is terrible planning from my part. I probably should have done something different to that, but never mind. Let's just commence the attack order. It's not going to matter because with this guy in charge, with Gallardo Magna in charge, it cannot fail. It is literally guaranteed to success by sheer cocksure bravado and charismatic leadership alone. He's riding in on this transport ship. He's just sat on his horse the whole time. He hasn't gotten off his horse. He never gets off his horse. He does literally everything on his horse, and that is what he does. We are now commencing the attack. Look, there's an infantry and a cavalry unit defending. We're currently winning the fight, but it's alternating back and forth. Ooh. Is it going to succeed? Should we have waited for more equipment to have come in? We could have actually, like, maybe guaranteed that these troops got the equipment first rather than anyone else who might have been waiting for extra new guns, but we didn't do that. Instead, we just attacked. Research finished on Submarine 2. Excellent. Research finished on Submarine 2. Well, I'm going to go back to these techs and make sure that we catch up on a few of these before continuing the drive to improve infantry technologies and or doctrines as quickly as we can, because you know, we also need to maintain our industrial base. Radar possibly could be useful. Improved computing machines, well, it's not 1940 yet, so I don't think we'll do anything with that. Industry, let's go for construction 3. Time to research 174 day. Factory repair speed 50%. Is that it? Is that the only effect of it? Well, maybe we don't really want that then. Improved machine tools, production efficiency cap plus 10%. Let's go for that. There we go. That's the way to do it. And all of those things are the way that it shall proceed. Come on, Gallardo. Come on. We need you to achieve a beachhead here. We need to secure this port so that we can bring in fresh troops and supplies. And then we can try and, like, cut off this southern section of the island. Conquer Guantanamo here, where we may create some kind of, you know, extrajudicial prison facility. Just for, you know, giggles, basically. Idea expired. We no longer get the effects from the Reign of Terror. Oh no, our Reign of Terror is over. Actually, I think you'll find our Reign of Terror is only just beginning. Once we have subjugated Cuba in a glorious and shock war, which will just sweep across the island like nobody's business, we will then turn our minds possibly to these islands here, and or South America, and or North America. All of these places will know what it is to stand against the might and glory that is the Mexican Socialist Republic. As the world heats up, look, we're already at 53% world tension. We aren't the largest contributor to world tension, but we are certainly a good second, a strong second place in inflaming the world, as the case is. Come on, boys, we need that beachhead. How's this? You reckon it's going to last for 37 days? I really would prefer that you didn't keep fighting for 37 days, if it's all the same to you. Is there anything we can do to help them? Look, the planes aren't actually attacking. I don't know if that's because it's a naval invasion, or if it is indeed because they're out of range. I suspect it might be that they're out of range. There's nowhere closer, though. There is literally nowhere closer. Italy has joined the Axis. Okay, then. World news. France bans communism. The Edouard Daladier cabinet have decreed the dissolution of Parti des Communistes Français. Ever since Soviet Russia signed the non-aggression pact with Nazi Germany, there have been talks of prescribing communism in France. The decree was installed following the agreement between the two nations for the partition of Poland. Edouard Daladier took the opportunity as support for a ban rose, and even leftist papers started advocating for the abolition of Parti Communiste Français, doing all they can to keep the bourgeois in power. France, you have made an enemy this day. Not that we care that much, because it's not in the Americas, and as we have previously discussed, the Mexicans care little for the rest of the world. But in other world news, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historic agreement today, with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, named after German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart, Vyacheslav Molotov. This non-aggression pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself to nor aid an enemy of the other. Foreign diplomats warn that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet intervention. This can't be good. But I'm sure our Soviet brothers and communist brothers in arms across there in the Soviet Union know what they're doing. I mean, how could they not? Stalin seems like a stand-up guy to me. Good. Let's continue the attack. Come on, Gallardo. Your bravado is being tested truly here by the Cubans, who are putting up a stalwart fight to protect their homeland. But will it be enough? I don't think it can possibly be. I think you must have them. You must have them right now until they have been completely had by you. All of them and sundry. Look, these remaining troops, are they all assigned? They're all assigned here. So we've got 8 fresh troops ready to be shipped in by sea the minute that we take this port, and then we will have a mighty force at our disposal to start breaking out. We could even plan a second invasion up around here and try and take that airfield that I'm pretty sure they have around here somewhere. But considering how much difficulty we're having breaking this first beachhead, and we would still need to join the two up, or we'd start suffering really serious attrition. Unless airfields can provide supply, I'm not sure. It would be good if they could. Maybe we could build an airfield here once Gallardo has captured it. Come on, man! Come on, get in there! How long do you reckon it's going to last now? You just can't decide, can you? You just cannot decide how long it's going to take. It could be a month. It could be a few days. We'll just have to wait and see whilst we do that. Have we got anything pending? We don't have anything pending at the moment that we need to worry ourselves about. How's our recruitment doing? We've nearly finished recruitment of another of these guys. World news! The fall of Nanjing. The capital of the Republic of China, Nanjing, has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard, and several fires are raging in different parts of the city. But most surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this is a significant victory for Japan in waging war against China. A significant development. Wow, things are really hotting up across the world. Look, 53% world tension. Everybody is starting to attack and or make peace with everybody else. Is this going to affect America? Look, it has. They've totally withdrawn from my border. Alright, you know what? Let's cancel this plan. Delete this order. I'm going to have you guys mess, because clearly we are having some difficulty with Cuba. So let's bring the troops back. In fact, we don't need to bring them all the way back. Let's bring them back to Veracruz, where they're at a port, just in case we need to send in fresh invasions, fresh supplies, fresh troops to take Cuba, because I would rather take this, especially if America has kind of like pulled back from the border. Then obviously they are starting to get concerned about the rest of the world, and the glorious plan is becoming a reality. Uh-oh, look, we've switched to losing. This is not good. Political correctness has been completed. Excellent. We can resist the nefarious indoctrination attempts of the Americans to convert our loyal and stalwart troops to their filthy way of democracy and such, which of course we will not accept. Mechanization effort, possibly, and then onto armor effort, so that we can start thinking about tanks in the near future as well. I think tanks are going to be quite important if and when it comes time to fight America. Let's go with that mechanization effort. That'll do for now, and maybe large navy after that. Okay, look, we're back to being unsure. Now we're losing. Now we're unsure. Now we're losing. Now we're winning again. Come on, we need a breakthrough here. Gallardo, your bravado is not filling me with absolute confidence at this point. Should we plan another invasion? Look, our troops are going back along the supply route. A fresh one's coming out to join. Are we down we're down to like 5 troops here. This is no good. We need that breakthrough. We need that beachhead. Gallardo, the time has come. The time has come to seize the day and to launch a glorious attack and to capture this territory in the name of the glory and the honor of the Mexican Workers' Rebellion. Improved infantry equipment has been completed. Excellent. Well, good for that. Good for them. Let's get even better weapons. We want submachine guns and mines. Submachine guns and mines for the troops. We need a breakthrough. We need a serious breakthrough. Do we need to change any of our construction orders here? Infantry equipment, support equipment, motorized stuff, towed artillery. I think we're all right for all of the things at the moment. Come on, boys. Come on, we're winning again. We're winning. There's just 5 guys left, including Gallardo and his shock cavalry troopers. At the forefront, just stood on the prow of the ship, just raring to leap into the sea and charge forth against these 2 defenders, these 2 just really, really stalwart defenders of Cuba who just will not give in and let us take the port. Just die already and let us take the port, or at least retreat. You know, if you don't have the decency to actually, you know, completely depart and stuff. These 8 guys, they're not even in an army. We could plan. Look, if we add these 8 guys to a new army, maybe recruit a general for it. New commander, 10 political will. Let's do it. Look, this is the man of the hour. This is the guy who is going to come in and sort out this Cuban problem. His name is Martin. He has a mustache like all the best generals do. He's not quite as cocksure as Gallardo here, but he certainly looks like he's a thoughtful chap, and he is going to give this, you know, a real good go. He's going to have a real good shot at planning an expert invasion. He's going to need to go from a different port. Which do you think is the closest port? It's probably going to be this one. He's going to go from this port, and he's going to go for the airfield. That's it. He's going to go for the airfield. That's his plan. He's like a master of air tactics. He's going to take the airfield, and then we're going to be able to bring in air support. In fact, he might even get air support for taking the airfield. Oh, it'll be a truly glorious maneuver if he's able to pull it off. All of his troops need to go here first, of course. Assign to the order. Oh, we can't because we've only got enough troop. We've only got enough troop transports for this one attack. We can't do a simultaneous attack from another location, even with another army. It's no good. Well, never mind. Get over there and prepare yourselves. And as soon as we have a breakthrough here, you're going to lead that glorious attack, and it's just going to be utterly amazing. But we still need you, cocksure Gallardo. We still need you to make that breakthrough, to achieve that beachhead. Be the hero of Mexico that we know you can be. Charge forth, leap into the briny seas upon your charger, and just swim there, and just charge into the mouth of... Alright, don't do that. It seems to be losing you. That's better. Back to winning. That's what we want to see. Back to winning. You need to get in there. Why are we not bringing fresh troops out to join him and things? That's what I don't understand. Like, some went home, but the rest have just stayed out. Is this even 5 divisions? Let's get another 5 divisions from back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And assign. Division assignment. Oh yes! Oh yes! Don't worry, Gallardo. Fresh troops are coming. They are coming. Apparently I had to manually assign them because you were so busy charging about on the deck of this ship, preparing to attack and generally making, you know, all sorts of incredibly epic and awesome speeches to your men that you forgot to actually send the order for fresh troops to come and assist in capturing this particular land piece. We've whittled them down. We've destroyed the infantry and or forced them to retreat. There's just one man left. One man with a tiny sliver of green. We must be able to take him now. This is it. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. It's taken 20 minutes of this episode of pure invasion glory. And now, at long last, the invasion has succeeded and we have conquered our port region. Alright, let's pause. Let's pause. We need to stop and think. There's actually quite a lot of forces around here. So we'll just hold position for the time being. Gallardo here. These troops, what we need is this front line set. We need these troops to come in and reinforce. Yes, exactly like that. And all of the troops to be assigned to this border to protect it. Just hold. That's all we need for you now, Gallardo. Just hold position and wait for the second expeditionary force of Martin to strike against the airfield and secure us some air support. And let's hope that this actually proves to be a truly genius plan, a genius level plan for us and our amazing attack, which is hopefully going to take place. Division assignment. Now we should be able to assign this. Yes, because look, we've got free transports. We can actually ship the guys over. Who's this guy? You there. You've been requisitioned into this attack. Division assignment. There. Yes. All of you men, prepare. 9 troopers preparing to make a surgical strike against the Cuban airfield. for its security. We've actually got border. We've got a river protecting us here, so we're kind of all right for the time being, just holding this position. Although we will need to kind of break out at some point soon. I would really like to have air cover for doing that, and then we should be able to conquer all of this place in one massive and glorious assault. Especially because these are mountains. We need to watch that. Yeah, mountain and desert. Wow. Mountain and desert. This is not a great place to be invading. We're going to be suffering some attrition as that occurs. How's this plan going? 31 of 63 days. Alright, we'll keep that planning underway. How's our equipment production going? We still need 20,284 of these infantry equipments to be made. And pretty soon, we're going to have new infantry equipment on top of the existing infantry equipment that will need to be made and shipped out to the troops as well. This is almost a waste, actually. Well, I suppose it's not a waste because, you know, we'll put it to use. And we probably won't upgrade all of the equipment that quickly anyway. But still, it's slightly disappointing that those boffins will have spent so long working on and or manufacturing equipment that will be obsoleted relatively quickly. The German Reich has declared war on Poland! Wow, things are really hotting up in Europe now. Look at that. War has broken out across Central Europe. Poland has joined the Allies. How will things work out here, I wonder? How will history play out for the European countries? Do we even care? Of course we don't, because we're Mexican, and the Mexican Socialist Republic cares little for such things. Although America, the United States, hopefully will get dragged in soon. They certainly seem to have abandoned this border altogether now, which is great news for us. Obviously they didn't like Cuba either. The fact that we declared war on Cuba just pleased them. They were just like, yes, take out those filthy Cubans. We never liked them and their cigars. Good. We didn't like them either, apparently. Or rather, we did. We liked the workers of Cuba, but we just didn't like the bourgeois leadership. How's that invasion order coming? 47 of 63 days. I guess we're just going to have to hold out here. I mean, we could try like a little attack and see what happens. Maybe like, obviously, the cavalry charge, leave 3 troops defending, and launch an attack against the desert region. We're getting quite a substantial level of success at the moment. Look, if we can quickly take that, secure this side of the river, maybe fight out to here, cut off this section. That could be good, and then we'll potentially be able to fight up to assist our invasion forces when they arrive. Just a few more days, less than 2 weeks, and the second attack on Cuba will commence, and the sheer genius of our plan will be told. Look, we're going to totally take these people. We're going to take this region. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. 97, 98, 99. Look, there's one of our destroyers coming to take a look. The Canoe-class destroyer swinging by. Oh, yes, you guys seem to be doing fine. I mean, we could use our guns to assist, but we don't feel like it. National focus completed. Mechanization effort. Let's just pause it for a second. Mechanization effort has been completed. Excellent. I don't think there's any point in forging on with armor effort just yet because we just don't have enough things. We still don't have 50 factories, which is really disappointing, frankly. Indoctrination, possibly, to increase our political power and national unity. We've got loads of political power. We should be spending some of that. Let's go for large navy, because we do want our navy to be like built up if we can. All right, look, we've had a breakthrough here. So we've had a breakthrough. We need more battle planning to be occurring, quite frankly. Or we could just like charge straight on with more attacks, try and catch them by surprise. Look, if we take, leave a couple of infantry divisions, take the cavalry, and immediately go on for another attack. Let's see how that works out for us. We haven't even like bothered to assign front lines and stuff. Look, let's do it now. Front line. This is clearly a front line right here. You boys are going to stay and defend. Alright, so you boys we're going to assign to division assignment mode to this front line. Obviously you boys are also we're going to assign to this front line. We want you to protect, hold the port at all costs, and hold the bridging point between the two. And our expeditionary force, under the brave and perhaps slightly foolhardy leadership of Gallardo, is going to charge on to try and secure yet another territory. can we construct in this territory here? Construction. Can we construct an airbase of our own? No. We cannot build in foreign territory. We don't have full enough control of it yet. So we'll have to try and take the airbase here, and hopefully we'll be able to use that then when that time has come. Is the invasion ready? 60 days of 63. Very nearly. We lack sufficient intel to dare send an invasion. Alright. You know what? The second fleet is going to have to patrol out here to... There we go. We're going to have to patrol some... We'll send the second fleet out to patrol the Gulf of Mexico and down around the thing here. We're still not paying any attention to the Mexican coast. It's going to be fine. No one's going to be out there. Maybe the odd pirate. But, you know, if they are, then that's just all the better. Good. Can you now launch an attack if we unpause it? Yes, now we can launch our attack because we have sufficient intel now that our Class 2 destroyers are in progress. This attack has begun, and look, we're actually doing quite well here. They're trying to counterattack us, but we're holding the line fairly well. Have we got any fresh troops that we can send in yet? How's our recruitment doing? It's a little while yet. But the second invasion is ready to go. Division is still preparing. I really need to learn whether that is... Oh, look, there's like 10 guys there. Oh, this is probably not going to succeed, you know. Like, all he has to do is send in a few reinforcements. Alright, you know what? Change of plan. Change of plan. Martin, new intel has revealed that this is going to be extremely difficult to take. So, rather than... Well, I suppose we have got 8 guys. You know what? Let's just try. Let's just try. It was the glorious plan, and it's bound to succeed. So, we'll just continue with our glorious plan on the grounds that the success is almost inevitable at this point. Oh, look, we're starting to lose this fight here as well. We do need fresh reinforcements. Hold on, let's pause it. Have we got anyone we can send in? These 5 guys here. It's Army 2! It's Army 2! Or, as it's also known, the 2nd Legion of Mexican super coolness. Yes, the 2nd Legion of Mexican super coolness is ready to be shipped in for relief operations. They're going to come in by port to here. Don't worry, Gallardo, your rear line is about to be protected. And when they arrive, that'll free up the rest of your forces to join your glorious assault. Poland has capitulated! The Polish government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. The struggle between the German Reich and Poland was only a small part of the conflict. The war between Axis and what remains of allies continues elsewhere. Uncertain times. World news: the fall of Warsaw. German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Prague. Well, actually, we know that it doesn't because they've capitulated. You just told us. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city as the first government units entered Warsaw's suburbs, and their present location is unknown. Fighting against the German invaders continues. Again, it doesn't, except possibly in some resistance form. Poland didn't stand a chance. Unlike us, or indeed Cuba, who apparently do stand a substantial chance. But our invasions, our 2 invasions, are both on the way right now, so we'll see exactly how he responds to that. We don't have time right now to go and check on Europe, I'm afraid. We just have to keep our eyes focused, laser-like, on our ships, bringing in fresh troops and supplies for the attack. We might actually overload this region. Look, we're getting 20% attrition already because of the desert here. But lots of troops coming in is potentially... Oh, look, we just took the airbase. Look at that. Pause. Pause. We took the airbase in one fell swoop. That's awesome. We need planes there then. We need lots of planes. Let's send you guys back to reserves. Let's send Central America. Let's send you guys back to reserves. And then, hopefully, here, we can totally bring in 97 planes! Bring them in, deploying from reserves. Meanwhile, these 9 troops, Martin's, look, it's just his They didn't see it coming, the Cubans. They had no idea what was happening. Martin has executed a glorious assault right into the heart of their land, taking their airfield, strategically significant as it is, and holding it with 9 of his bravest Mexican revolutionary warriors. Meanwhile, the fighting down on the southern part of the island is intense. We are currently losing here, but we're holding the port, crucially, and our fresh troops are nearly arriving. The battle for Cuba has turned out to be far more dramatic and interesting than I had feared. But hopefully, we have reached a turning point, and soon their forces will feel the overwhelming might of the Mexican Air Force in addition to the Mexican Revolutionary Army. But until all of that happens, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.